Oh, man. What a fucking day, man. What a crazy day. If you guys ever talk to me again, you guys will be missing out on so much motivational talk because everything that you guys will probably go through, and because you're human, you're gonna go through it. So it's not like I'm magic or I can predict the future. No, we're human. People are gonna screw you in life. People are gonna love you in life. Sometimes those might be the same people. And you're gonna want to do things that you just want to give up. And I wanted to give up today, man. I had no plan. I had no hope. And I used to get confused. Like, how come all these things I did of not have any of these vices other than anger, but I discovered that I'll choose anger over a little bit of anger, and then all the other vices, all the little bit of vices too. Because once you mix all those up with anger, man, it's a dangerous world. And I think that's why I'm surviving, because I have a clear mind. I don't have no medications. I don't have no drugs. I don't have no alcohol, no women, no pornography that's like taking over my mind. So I'm just stuck here. And I would say, like, what's the point of not doing any of those vices if it led me to misery still? But I'm discovering that maybe it's a good thing, because the last moment of hope comes. But man, it hurts, boys. And mom. I guess I want to talk to all you guys. I kept saying boys, but I want to include your mother too, because she's part of this family. And I was really thinking about leaving this world, and really thinking of, like, okay, this is the step. And I had nothing. I still have nothing. But if I had no way of making money, when you guys get older as men, you're gonna realize providing makes you happy. That's your purpose in life. It's providing for the ones you love. And when you fall short, it messes with your mind, man. That's why you go towards drinking and all those other vices I mentioned. And I don't know why I didn't. But I'm kind of happy because I can still think clearly. I was ready to go to bed all night. The whole deactivation of DoorDash happened about 11:30, and then I went straight home, went to the shop, and now I don't know if I can afford the rent, but I was planning on not affording it, but I didn't think I was gonna have no money. I was gonna use that money to save for a car, but now I don't even have money to save for anything because I didn't have nothing. And then all these part-time jobs and all these other jobs, boys, the reason why I don't do them is because two things. One, it'll make you go crazy. You're gonna be dealing with people. It's just more trauma. And yes, everyone has to work, all this stuff. But it's one thing that you have to deal with people, but it comes to the second point of mine, is that not only you have to deal with people that you don't like, but you're not making enough money. And again, I know too much about business. Like, you're not supposed to make a lot of money in any type of those type of jobs, the W-2 jobs. You're always a cost. Being your own owner is the best thing you can do, but it's the hardest thing as well. I'm just getting so unmotivated. So I'm like, man, I can't do nothing. So you never get ahead. It's like a rut. You always get in a rut, and then you have to deal with people you don't like. Then you mess with your psyche even more. No, I'd rather listen to music and podcasts and at least have that clear mind, so I don't feel frustrated. And look, I still got angry before. Just imagine if I had to come home with problems from coworkers. It's not good. And then again with the same problem, not making enough. So and then I had Favor. I remember when so I had Favor back in November time, like right after the plate incident. It like shut me down for like a quick minute, or like an hour, and it said it might close it out, and then it says no, it reactivated. But in that time I felt weird because I thought it was done, so I was looking up other ways, and I found Favor, so I looked up Favor and I activated it and everything. But I ended up going back to DoorDash, but I had that card for Favor, and I got my app ready for Favor. So I turned it on and it worked, and I'm like, fine. But Favor is all in Texas, so it's an HEB company, and the same thing, food delivery, but it's definitely not as big as DoorDash. So I'm like, man, I'm not gonna make enough, and it's more popular in Austin because it's based in Austin. But and I turned it on, nothing popped up, and I'm like, well, I turned it off, then I turned it back on, and I left it on like after a third time, and I was just laying down, just thinking about how I'm gonna leave this world, man. And just over and over in my head, and it's just weird. It's really weird, man. And I don't know why I got up, but an order of chicken salad chicken, or chick salad chick or something, right on Hewitt Drive. And that popped up as the first order, so I'm like, I'll do it. And then 4.5 hours later, it's about 9:30. Well, no, almost 5 hours later, I got about $65. It was only from 4:30. I think it was 4 to 9:30. So that's good. That's basically copying DoorDash. And I felt like I did less deliveries, so it's almost like being a bigger fish in a smaller pond rather than a rather being a fish in a, did I say that right? A big fish in a small pond rather than a small fish in a big pond. So yeah, boys, that's how it is. But kept thinking about how it was gonna affect all you guys if I were to leave this world, how it would hurt you guys more and more. And then my mind thought of a solution. So I have two options. So DoorDash already responded back because I did a review to appeal it. But no, it stood the deactivation. So I'm done with DoorDash. It was good doing business with you. For what? Since 21? So almost 3 years of doing DoorDash. But it was worth it, taking those essentials, because I did it for you guys and I did it for my survival. So I don't blame, I know it's wrong, but I accept it. They're not losing nothing, and I'm not losing nothing either. So and I have a fun memory. The last order that I declined because it wasn't enough was Chick-fil-A. So it was funny. And then it popped up the deactivation. I'm like, what? But yeah, I'm like, Chick-fil-A, no, I didn't make enough. I'll get on the next order. But Favor's kind of cool. I like them representing Austin. But it's cool. I get to do the same thing. Just enjoying my time alone. Even though it's without you guys. But I'm still gonna do it, but instead of going around the country, I'll stay in Austin now. And that's fine. Austin is huge. I'm sure I'll get a lot more things in Austin, a lot more orders. And the other thing will change is I won't go across the country, which I wanted to, but I guess I'd rather have it deactivated now before I made the actual move, compared to being on the road and then deactivate. I'll be in like Florida or something. I'll be, oh man, I got no Favor. That'll be kind of hard. So, but I wasn't thinking like that earlier, man. That was just done. I didn't have no plan. I didn't have no next step. It was really weird, man. I think that's when people wants to end their lives is when you have no next step as a man. It really hurts. And but yeah, so I'm gonna still do Reina Clothier. That's was gonna help us little by little. I'm keeping that going. And I'm gonna do Favor, and I'm gonna be around Austin, and I'm gonna go get lawyers, everything. Austin's huge, so it'll be good. And then I'll still reach out to people and everything. But I'll be sleeping in the car. That will be the same. I'll go to the Flying J's and Planet Fitness and Panera, get my coffee and drinks. So part of it will change, but and then I got to reapply for the background check for Uber, so hopefully that works. We'll see. If they do, I would have to get a new car because it won't let me get a car older than a 2008. So mine's a 2002. So hopefully that plan will still go, where I'll be saving as much money as I can for a car, or at least a down payment. So we'll see. But and then with Uber, man, Uber will be a lot more. But I don't want to deal with the picking up people. I'll do Uber Eats. I don't like picking up people. I like my own. So, but anyways, hope you guys have a good night. I think that's it. I don't know what else to say, boys. I was supposed to go Planet Fitness, but I took my book bag in. Here, I guess we'll go in. Yeah, I'll bring you guys along. We're in Waco still. But yeah, I don't feel bad if I leave the shop on Hewitt Drive. It was a cool accomplishment because I know I'm not losing anything. I'm actually saving. So thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Should I get a vitamin water? No. I just get excited about a drink, but nah. Yeah, let me just go. Can I have, you know what? Let me check the number here. I got the number. I think 6? Yeah, 6. Oh, you know what? I have to put money in my card, so I have to hang up here on the phone. Well, I'll talk to you guys later. I have to put money on from the individual into the spending one, so I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. So, bye.